Yes, we are, Chair. Thank you. We have one public participant registered to speak today. Margaret Mcquiston, I'm just queuing you on mute.
Hello, Margaret, and welcome back.
Hello, thank you. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, we can. Thanks.
Great, thank you. So first of all, Chair Croft, in response to your announcement that you will be stepping down from the commission, I would like to thank you for your service on the commission and wish you all the best with the additional time that you will now have for your enhanced duties in your other role. So thank you for this opportunity to update the commission on our work to improve the relationship between Calgary's Indigenous community and the Calgary Police Service. As was mentioned, I'm Margaret Mcquiston. I am a member of the Calgary Alliance for the Common Good, and I sit on the Truth and Reconciliation Research Action Team. For those who don't know, which I guess most people would by now, the Calgary Alliance is a nonpartisan and nonprofit alliance of congregants, unions, schools, and community groups representing more than 37,000 Calgarians. So today I would like to update the Commission on the meeting we had with the CPS on October the 21st. Overall, this was a very productive meeting, and we came away feeling like the CPS was listening to us and wants to partner with us to address our issues of mutual interest. At the meeting, we had the opportunity to continue to press for the CPS to hire more Indigenous liaison officers. As we have conveyed to the Commission in the past, we know that the hiring of Indigenous liaison officers will go a long way to improve the relationship between the police service and Calgary's Indigenous community. And this in turn will help reduce the overrepresentation of Indigenous people in the judicial system. We will continue to push in this direction as this issue is critical to us. From this recent meeting, there were a couple of significant takeaways for us. We learned that any Indigenous liaison officers that are hired will in fact be Indigenous people. This was a concern that we raised with the Commission at your September meeting. So we are pleased to hear this, as only an Indigenous person has a lived experience to connect effectively with the Indigenous community. We were also encouraged to hear that the CPS intends to hire a trauma-informed care specialist to inform the anti-racist training within the service. At the Calgary Alliance, we believe that Indigenous reconciliation and trauma-informed care go hand in hand, and this is the approach that we take at the Alliance. We see that this is an area where we can partner with the CPS by sharing our best practices and expertise. Finally, we had a fruitful conversation on the potential options for enhancing the Indigenous liaison officer role, and we look forward to continuing that discussion so that in the end, the CPS has a successful program that will make a positive difference in how Indigenous people are policed in this city. So as a next step, we have a meeting scheduled with the CPS on November the 16th. At that meeting, we are expecting to hear the results of the forthcoming staffing decisions and to find out which fork in the road which the CPS intends to take. We will continue to push for the hiring of Indigenous liaison officers in each of Calgary's 8 police districts, as this is a critical issue for us at the Calgary Alliance. Finally, in the new year, we look forward to taking up the CPS's offer for us to visit the sacred space and the Treaty 7 and Métis flag installation, which was mentioned earlier. So thank you again for your time today.
Thank you once again for joining us and for your comments.